Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grim Reaper Gamers Reapercast. The Grim Reaper Gamers are an over 25 clan with members across the country and the world that started as a first-person shooter clan, but now spans various genres. Bring your thick skin, your drink of choice, and grab your controllers. GRG members are on nightly with official clan nights every Wednesday. Hello, everybody. I am Johnny Hustler, a.k.a. Johnny. And Digital's testing to see how much I've drank already because we have not 2, not 3, but 4 chairs tonight. So here we go. The introductions. Take a deep breath. In the second chair, as always, my intrepid co-host, Disney Nut 68 Keith. How the hell are ya?
Hey, Reapers. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's go, Mets.
Oh, forget the Mets. And in the third chair, our guest for the member spotlight. Evolve yourself. Longtime member going back to our pre-Grim Reaper Gamers days. Evolve. How are you, buddy?
I'm okay. Go sports team.
And tonight in the always heard about, never seen fourth chair, the clan leader, the man who thinks he's above Grex, Lala Calamari. Jack, how are you doing?
Grex has been fired, and Chase Utley is my hero.
Oh my God.
I should have worn my Chase Utley shirt tonight. Damn it.
And as always, the voice from above, the almighty, the super producer, Digital Ciphers. How are you? He's testing me. He's got, I mean, I'm look at this. I'm all confused here. I got 4 in front of me here. It's throwing me off, guys. All right. This takes us to our second segment. As usual, it is what's in your glass. Let's start with the member of the member spotlight. Evolve, what you got?
I have plain old Mountain Dew because I work tomorrow morning and I can't afford to be 4 up. So, not a social drinker. I'm a power drinker. When I do drink, I do it professionally and seriously.
Let's ask our special guest next. Lala, what have you got in your glass?
Lancaster Oktoberfest. Some good stuff.
I've not picked up an Oktoberfest yet this year.
You're missing out. It's the best. It's my favorite beer. Favorite style of beer.
And Disney, what you got?
Stand by. Here it comes. Diet Pepsi.
Oh, I thought he was going to say Bay Breeze.
Bay Breeze. No. One of these days, I'm going to shock the hell out of you guys, and I'll have a screwdriver.
If those Mets don't kick it up here pretty soon, you're going to be drinking something heavier.
Yeah, I might have to go downstairs and get some more.
Get a regular Pepsi.
Digital,
Pepsi
what's
One.
in your glass?
Pepsi One. You live in large.
Yeah.
Out of control.
Pepsi Clear.
Risky.
Digital, what's in your glass, buddy?
Tangy with an interesting aftertaste.
Oh my God. Okay, it tastes like chicken.
Yeah.
God.
No comments from chat yet.
I sure as hell can't top that. But in celebration of the Cubs winning, I'm having myself a root beer. I'm going to drink tonight. So I've been drinking most of the damn week. So a little bit of Roll Hard. I got the more powerful shit this week.
Oh, geez.
Hey, it's 6.7, man. This is nothing to sneeze at.
Out of control. Wild man.
Buzz going with this shit.
Dig, the chat room saying they can't hear you.
Oh, we can't hear Digital. Well, okay. Well, God, threw that joke off. Damn it.
That's why Tuttle didn't say anything.
Oh, what happened, Diz? What'd you do with your camera, buddy?
Oh my goodness.
Hold on. Why did it cut out? I'm coming back.
Pulled the Mets faded.
That's weird. Hey, I heard that Mets pulled a Mets faded.
Well, while we're here, while we're waiting,
I'm coming back
for Diz to get back. And the question I forgot to ask Digital is if he got that photo ready to show for our idea for our game. Oh, we did not. So, okay, the idea, I'm going to do a caption the picture deal. It's going to happen next week. We had a little technical difficulty. Didn't happen this week, so this whole 4 people on here is throwing me off bad. So we're going to go to game releases, gaming news. So we're going to treat this a little bit roundtable-like because we've got a few things going on. First off, we're going to do a little bit of post Taken King release impressions on Destiny. So let's start with someone who's already been through the Iron Banner this week. Jack, what do you think so far with Taken King overall and now the Iron Banner?
Oh, I think Taken King's a definite improvement from the original release of Destiny. It's pretty much what the game should have been at launch. It's a lot better. It's a lot more fun. You're getting drops. The raid is fantastic. I mean, it's an incredible raid. It requires teamwork. It's not something you're gonna be able to cheese. And then the Iron Banners this week. That's my favorite part of the game in general. The PvP Crucible. It's a lot better than it was. I'm very happy that I got it. $40 well spent.
Good deal. Diz?
I'm digging it. I have to say, I really like. I'm not much of a PvP player because I usually get my ass handed to me, and I'm usually the weak link on the team. Although I did play last week with Tex and a couple of the other guys, and actually held my own there for a little bit. So I was actually quite surprised. But definitely digging it. As you guys said, this is the game that it should have been out of the box. But yeah, very cool. Very cool. No complaints.
Evolve, are you playing well, you're playing Destiny.
Yes.
We played together already. So what are you thinking about it?
I agree. It's the first time I haven't been pissed off about spending $60 on that game. It's actually finally fun. Although I do wish whoever that Bungie is responsible for keeping me from getting anything above a green drop would take their hand off the lever and ease back a little bit.
Well, it's like the Iron Banner's been a little brutal with drops. We played the last 2 nights, and I finally got 1 drop. But for the rest of it, I've had pretty good luck this go around with drops. The raid, I've gotten a couple weapons, some armor. Before, all I got was just that stupid white dye. It drove me nuts. So
I was in a match earlier today in the banner, and everybody in the room got something great. The last guy in the room got a fucking purple drop, and I got a motor light. I was like number 3, and I got a motor light, and the guy who had 20 less kills than me got purple armor.
That's typical, though. That's typical.
I did notice. I think this week it felt a little stingier. The old RNG felt a little stingier with what it was dropping. I thought maybe it was a little not as good as it was. It was just a little bit of averages kind of evening out, but otherwise Taken King, very, very sold. Loved it. It's what Destiny should have been first and foremost when it released last year. I mean, this is what we were expecting from Bungie when that game came out.
Oh, Johnny, I just thought of something just to get you comfortable with the 4 people in the room. Just imagine us say like a bushel of corn. I mean, you're pretty comfortable with that.
Jammer say that because he's trying to fire me, and then he's making comments about corn in my beard and shit. He's just mad because the Phillies are sitting home while the Cubs win. I'm throwing that out for Digital.
We lost. There goes what the hell? What the hell?
Disney needs to be fired. Someone fire him.
Why is
every time the Mets make a mistake, I think Disney's camera goes to shit.
Seriously, what the hell is that?
There's a dead hooker ghost playing with the cables to the camera.
I'm gonna kick somebody's ass.
Or one that's still alive, clawing her way, trying to get out, trying to get the freedom. You got the hose again. He sprayed his computer by accident.
I'm gonna kill your fucking dog.
Oh God! All right. Now, one thing that was noticed this week, a video that was put up on the forums at grimreapergamers.com, is that they are starting to think that there's some balancing going on with Black Ops 3 and the score streaks. A couple of score streaks here have started. It's been a little extra to get to them. The values are getting changed up a little bit. So it looks like they're balancing out these score streaks a little bit. And I know one of the big complaints that we had during the beta was that score streaks seem to be getting spammed the crap out of. Yeah. So what do you guys think about already balancing before launch? I mean, this good? I mean, is it good that they're listening to the beta stuff? Is this going to be a good thing for the release?
Well, they had to. I mean, they took the data from the beta. They noticed people using Black Hat like crazy. Just it was a little out of control. So I'm kind of glad that they saw what's going on and they're adjusting things. I'm hoping that the robot specialist gets a little bit of a nerf because he was just a beast. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's good to see that they're finally using the data from a beta for the actual purpose that the data, beta's data is supposed to be used for, instead of ignoring it. And selling the more fun gameplay later as DLC.
I wasn't sure if Valve was into a critique or freestyle rapping there for a moment.
Sorry.
The beta's data. Anyway, proving I'm very white.
Well, I am.
Anyway,
Tuttle's bitching about the flashbangs and the concussions. I know they nerfed them a little bit. I didn't really have too much of a problem with it. I think some people did, but
I thought maybe the flashbangs lasted a little bit longer than past versions. I don't know that I had a problem with it. I just thought it was a little bit longer than previous ones. But the score streaks, spamming the score streaks, that was the bigger issue with that beta. I mean, it was still a hell of a beta. And I think this is just going to make a good beta, an even better game. So we're all looking forward to that. Get away from Advanced Warfare.
Oh yeah, I'm very excited for Black Ops 3. It played the beta. I went into the beta expecting not to buy the game. I'm like, I'll get my fill of the damn game for the beta for free, and pretty much put my pre-order in. I'm ready. It's good.
Yeah, we're gonna have it, and that's gonna be leading right up to Extra Life, which we'll talk about in a little bit.
John, he will sink his teeth into it. Jammer's tough tonight.
Oh, Jammer's on it again. He's after this shit.
After firing us all again.
Yeah, after firing us, and we're still here.
Again.
He is the corporate Axeman, so he's been promoted. He's staff now.
Yeah, he's an ass man, all right. All right, going to change things up just a touch. I'm going to go to the Scuff third-party agreement. Today it was announced that Scuff, a third-party provider for accessories for the Elite controller. God. There goes Diz again.
Sorry.
MIC, we can't see you. Anyway, so Scuff is going to be the official third-party accessories provider for the Elite controller, and some people are thinking maybe having a hand in this Xbox Elite controller coming out. So they're now officially the third-party controller for professional gaming and for the Xbox One. What do you guys think of this deal? This kind of came out of nowhere this morning.
Unless it means it's going to cost less than a small car, I don't really care.
There we go.
Yeah, sorry, I can't.
All in there immediately. I like it.
Yeah, the only way.
$150 on a controller.
Yeah, that's a little rough. The $150 is a little rough. Yeah. I laid down the hints with the kids for my birthday's coming up, and I showed them it. I said, "This is what I want," but if they don't come through, they're not going to college. So,
Daddy's thumbs are arthritic. I need the longer control sticks.
Yeah, I gotta see what the options are. I don't,
It looks like it's cheaper than a regular Scuff. I'll say that much. So, but
yeah, in most cases, although you can get an Infinity One, one of the lower end Infinity ones for 119 still. So I'm not sure if that's enough to make me go that route over one of the entry level Infinity Ones or not. So, and I wanted to get that one out of the way because the next topic is probably the one we're going to spend the most time on, and that is the recent Star Wars Battlefront beta.
Oh yeah,
dropped. We played it. And what are the thoughts? Evolve, did you get into that one?
One night. It took so long to download. I got to play for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. But I enjoyed what I did play. I must say I was surprised by how much I enjoyed it, being as I'm not the biggest Battlefield guy.
No, they definitely. It's definitely not a Battlefield game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's. I guess the background of it is, or whatever, the bones, but the game itself very casual.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yep.
I think might have been my biggest complaint was it was a little too casual. I would like to have seen it maybe some different classes or something to expand upon what we had. But I guess because we're only level 5, you only had a few unlocks, so we only saw like a very, very small fraction of the game. I'm hoping it's a little bit more involved when it gets released.
And only a couple modes too. So.
And only 2 maps, I think, or was it only the one?
Yeah.
2 maps, but they did announce more, and they did hint. I mean, they did show 8, although 6 of those modes were closed in the beta itself. You only had in the multiplayer realm, you had your drop zone and you had your Walker Assault, and then for single or Walker.
Well, they did talk about the Walker Assault. That they noticed that the rebels got their ass kicked pretty much all the time because no one kind of really knew what to do. So I think they're looking at balancing that a little bit. It was that they were looking at balance on that, which makes sense. I mean, it was a little crazy, but I think people just didn't understand the game mode. So they were playing something. They were running around like chicken with their heads cut off, and they didn't know what to do. So I think they just need to explain what to do better for that mode. But
and one thing that I played with the kids a lot. I did the split screen mode, and the name's escaping me right now, but the mode in single player where you're holding off the waves. We had the 6 waves, and that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that mode, that single player co-op mode. The split screen was pretty good. It ran pretty well. Kids and I loved it. I mean, we'll probably play the daylights out of that when I'm not online with the clan, with the community. So
yeah, I didn't have a chance to play any of that. I think I didn't play the other mode as well. I only played the Walker, but I had problems getting into the other modes, so it wouldn't let you join or whatever. I didn't know if they cleared that up later in the beta, but
it seemed later in the weekend, at least on the PC, because I did decide to try it on the PC as well, just to see what the maxed out graphics looked like, and oh my god, on my NVIDIA card, it was just spectacular. But that was when I was able to get into Drop Zone, and interesting mode. I still think I like Walker Assault a little bit better, but I need to, I think, get into it. And maybe I am so rusty on a keyboard and mouse with shooters that I don't think
I did get the chance to play as whiny Luke and Darth Vader a few times, and that was pretty badass. I mean, you went through and just like force choke bitches and stab them with their lightsaber. It was a great time.
Yeah, I never saw Luke, but I saw Vader.
I never got to play as a hero.
I didn't play as a hero. I did. I got into an AT-AT once.
Oh yeah, I racked up
oh my god!
That was the first match fun. I played. I got into that. I think I got a 39 and 8. Was my KDR that round. But I got an AT-AT, and I was just like smoking people.
Yeah, you get in that thing and you just obliterate them. It's not even a competition.
Tunnel's being a real suck up there on chat right now. Really sucking up to Jammer. I don't know if they're going to make a love connection or what. But
Spoon.
All right, so let's get to some community recaps. And community, we're filling in a few things right now. Obviously, this calendar is going to drastically change in about 2 weeks with the release of Halo, and then Black Ops, and then Battlefront. But right now on the Xbox side, Destiny, Taken King. We're playing Raids, Strikes, and Iron Banner on Clan Night, Raids and Strikes throughout the week as well, and there's going to be some Iron Banner coming up as well. This week we had 2 full Xbox rooms with with Iron Banner alone, and we had a handful of strikes out there too. So
yeah, we
quite a bit of.
We also managed to get the raid in as well last week. So we had a couple of raids going. I know the PS4 had at least I think maybe 2. I know they had the 1 run going, and the Xbox side had 2 raids going. And with Iron Banner, we had 2 full rooms going, and it's been a good time.
Yeah, and I think even PS4 side was on the raids again last night. I think Tuttle might be able to weigh in on chat, so when he does, correct me as needed. Call of Duty, we have clan nights on Wednesdays. I know Beers was on there. Disney, were you on there at 1.2, I think? I think by the time I got on, you were over there.
Yeah, I couldn't get anybody to come with me. So I was like, I saw Beers on Call of Duty, and I was like, you know what? I'll take a chance, and went back. And boy, I was rusty. I hadn't picked it up in like a month and a half, but once I got going, I was fine.
Yeah, and Tuttle did confirm. Yeah, they did do raids last night. In fact, he mentioned a couple of new guys joined them, so easy for the new guys to get into the clan activities as well.
Yeah, we're at the point now with the raids where a lot of us have done them, so we're able to like help newer members in, or people just bang 290, get them in. So if you're looking to do a raid, hit one of the guys up that run it. Like I know me, Vikes, Grex on the Xbox side, Tuttle, Alpha. Hit those guys up for the PlayStation side, and we'll run you through some raids.
Yeah, and if you want to do some strikes, what's that, Evolve?
I was going to say, at the rate my light is climbing, I'll hit 290 by the time Destiny 2 is dropping.
Well, and I was just about to mention, for those who aren't quite up there with light yet, I am running some strikes as well on there because I need to get my light level up too, and I need to farm out some of those strikes. So we'll be running those throughout the week too. Look for myself, look for Evolve, look for Diz. He's on there too, doing some strikes. Jammer will be out there. I think I'm going to run him through a few of them. I know Grex is doing some Tuesday nights on occasion with Destiny. Keep a lookout for that. New this week on the calendar, Drunken Destiny Friday night. Drunk Fridays are coming back. Vikes is hosting some Destiny on Friday night, and he's also hosting Iron Banner on Saturday night. So get your drink on, get your game on.
Yeah, this week we're pretty much focused on Iron Banner on the Xbox side. We're locked into that. Last week we were pushing the raid on Friday and Saturday night. So just this week, I know this week is heavy on PvP and Iron Banner. Hoping to get something. Nothing's dropping from it though.
Is that very specific? Iron Banner, I think you got to be. Is it very gear specific?
Kind of, yeah. You need to be like, was it 230, 240 to get in?
Or 240 for Iron Banner, 290 for the... Yeah,
240 is the lowest, that's all.
Yeah, I'm like a smidge off. I think I'm 235.
Yeah, I'm about 220, so... And again, I'll be running some strikes this weekend, so... Also, Texas hosting on Monday night some Battlefield 4 Beatdown. And coming up a week from tonight, I am going to host an old school Halo night with the Master Chief Collection. We're going to get the rust off. We're going to get to playing a little bit of Halo before the big drop the following Tuesday. And finally, on Fridays, National Fridays, Gears of War with Disney, starting around 9 p.m. Eastern. PlayStation 4 side, Clown is going to be hosting Bare Ass Battlefield 4 on Monday night this week, or this coming Monday. And then, as usual, the Tard Free Tuesdays are with Tuttle, Destiny, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Upcoming clan events, a little bit thin until the new games drop. We are going to have some tournaments coming, especially after Black Ops 3 drops, probably 2 to 3 weeks or so after that. Jack, you want to weigh in since you're running this?
Yeah. I think, Vikes is kicking it off. I think we were looking at doing a couple different tournaments. I'm not sure which one we're going to start first. We may go initially with a free-for-all tournament where we pick like 5 or 6 games. Specific things, like one match will be snipers only, one will be like sticks and stones and whatnot. And then crown a winner at the end of the night. Whoever wins the most games and whatnot, we'll tally up the score. We also want to look at doing a team-based one. Usually we break out the teams of 4 and try to do a round-robin tournament for the night. Bang it out in one night. We don't like to drag it out too long. So we're looking at that. That'll probably be like 2 or 3 weeks after the initial release, get everybody used to the game, let them gear up and rank up and whatnot. So that's what we're looking forward to. And I think Tuttle will be running one on the PlayStation side to mimic what we're doing. So he volunteered earlier. So we'll be running both on Xbox and PS4. So it'll be a good time.
Very good. Very good. All right. That takes us out of clan events and over to the regular member spotlight segment. This goes to Disney and Evolve. Take it away, guys.
All right. So, all right, Evolve. Question number 1. Gamer tags almost always tell us something about their owners. Tell us something about yours.
Well, it's fairly self-explanatory, I would say. Everybody needs to change it up and improve themselves. Don't get stuck in your rut. Go out and do something you're not used to. Step out of your comfort zone. Do anything to advance yourself, evolve yourself past where you are now.
Okay. What brought you to the clan? I'm not going to say GRG because you're a longtime member. So what brought you to the clan in the first place? If you can remember that far back.
Oh, well, if I can reach back, that far ago and go when you hit the gray years like me. But I'd been in a few clans before this, and nothing ever really seemed to stick. A couple of them that were okay that I thought I was going to stay with for a while, they kind of ended up going trollish, and I don't really roll that way. I don't feel like being a dick for dick's sake unless Lala's involved. He can have all of my dick I can spare. But when I hit too old to play and got into shoot, it seemed like the exact type of retardation that I was comfortable with. So stuck around ever since.
There you go. Good answer. I'm sure that your answer is going to be the same as everybody else's. How long have you been gaming?
10th birthday, 1987. Got my first NES. And after I finished hugging it like the little kid from the N64 video and screaming about it, I went home, hooked up, and fell into Mario Brothers and never looked back.
Nice. Assuming that you're not a professional gamer, what's your day job?
I sling tool rental out of Home Depot. Which people come in, they tell me what they want. I try to offer them a solution. They ignore what I say, and they go the opposite direction and then bitch at me when they come back.
I can relate to that. I do customer service, so I deal with the public every day as well.
Yeah.
Very familiar with that. Besides gaming, what other hobbies do you enjoy doing?
I read a lot. I write. I'm actually working on self-publishing a book of poetry at the moment.
Get out.
Yeah. I used to draw a lot and do a lot of art, but I don't do that much anymore. I just don't really feel like I have anything coming out for that. But the usual: staying home, don't go outside, avoid sunlight. Whatever I can do to make an excuse and not leave my chair.
So you're part vampire? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I'm not on blood yet, but give me another 2 or 3 years,
and you'll get there.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Do you remember the first video game that you played? And if so, what's your fondest memory of it? You kind of said it, but you can continue.
Well, Super Mario Brothers, rather, was the first one I played, constantly and really got into. But before that, maybe 3 or 4 years before that, my mom found at a garage sale one of those old 1970s, early 80s consoles. I don't remember the title. That were all the games are hardwired into it on the chip. You didn't actually have the cartridges or anything. Yep. And all it really was variations of Pong, with a blue background was hockey, with a green, black, brown was baseball. But, I was out in the country, and my nearest friend was like 7 miles away, and I didn't have a bike. So, that's what I had. So I played shitloads of fake Pong. Whiled away a couple of summers that way.
Nice. Very nice. If some evil spell allowed you to play in only a single game for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
I thought this would be a hard question to come with the answer with, but actually it was quick and easy. Borderlands 2.
Really?
Because you never get tired of it, man. You can there's 6 different characters. All of them are different, even though they're the same. It never stops being fun. I mean,
with or without DLC?
Oh, with. You got to have the Psycho and the Necromancer.
Tiny Tina?
Yeah, well, Tiny Tina's just in the game, but I mean, her DLC is the best one I ever played.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah,
that's the best DLC ever, period. But yeah, I mean, you could put 300 hours into that game and still find shit you never seen before.
I agree. Definitely agree. That was a good game. So, okay. So, two-part question. What's your favorite game of all time? And on the other side of the coin, what's your most hated game of all time?
This one was a little bit more difficult, but I had narrowed it down. The favorite game is probably Psychonauts. I've probably played through that game 10 times, and if you offered me right now, I'd go in there, dig my Xbox out, and play it again. I never get tired of that game. The most hated, most people might not remember, it was a game for the PS2 called The Getaway. They had a demo that made it look so good, made it look like Grand Theft Auto set in London, and there was all these promises of a photorealistic London where you could drive and you could find, real landmarks, and you could drive, but you could actually like get a map of London and actually drive like you were in London by the map. And it was utter bullshit. It was horrible, foggy, just bad graphics, bad control, bad gameplay. Just everything was annoying. So it was just almost unplayable.
Almost like a Brink or a Homefront, huh?
Yeah, Homefront came close to being the one that really made that list, but yeah, I was more disappointed in The Getaway. That I got really hyped up over that, and then it just broke my heart.
God almighty, I remember that one. Definitely remember that one. What upcoming game or games are you most looking forward to?
Really, we were talking about Blocks 3, because honestly, from the beta, it's the first time I've actually enjoyed playing Black Ops in probably 3 games since maybe the first Black Ops. The others have been okay, but this is the first time when I felt like I was actually wanted to play instead of just playing on clan night. I actually might play, just to enjoy it and by myself. And other than that, Fallout 4, because, there's 200 hours of my life I'm ready to spend on a game. And I got it reserved for that one.
I assumed you played Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas?
I haven't actually gotten into New Vegas yet, but yes, I've played Fallout 3 4 times, I believe.
Holy moly.
Yeah, well, gotta get the bad and good endings and try to find everything.
Quite a few hours you sunk into that game, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I'd say probably 300 or so, yeah.
Did you play the other ones, Dragon Age, Skyrim, stuff like that?
Yes. First game I actually seriously played on my 360 was Oblivion.
Okay.
I got to 145 hours before I'd even done the second story mission.
Wow.
I played for almost 6 months before I started actually playing the story.
So you are a self-proclaimed RPG freak. Is that a safe assumption?
No, it seems to just really be the Mass Effect and the ones from Bethesda that really get to me.
Mass Effect. Yeah. Oh, yes, the Mass Effect trilogy. Well, I'm sure you'll be happy to know that that'll be coming back soon on the
oh, yes,
backwards compatible stuff for the 360.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the 360 backwards compatible stuff. So
already planning on downloading it.
I'm sure you are. If you found yourself dropped into a video game, which video game character would you most want to have your back?
And the good little lead in, that would be Commander Shepard.
There you go.
My version of Commander Shepard, because 1, she never quit fighting. She never stops. She's always got a way out. And 2, she can get freaky later in the bedroom after the battle's over.
That's cool. I've never heard that answer before. Somebody picking that character. So good answer. Okay, 2 more questions.
All right.
What's something, if anything, that the members of GRG don't know about you?
Don't really know, man. I mean, I pretty much just blurt out random shit, and some stuff I probably shouldn't blurt out, but I don't really have that much of an internal filter. So I'm sure there's some shit that everybody's heard or hadn't heard, but I don't really have that much. There's not that much to me that I don't say. I don't really hide shit.
Like what happened Community Night a week ago, right? You want to tell everybody that story really fast?
Which one? What was this?
Lala. When he said, "You didn't say nothing to me."
Oh, yeah. When he got into the room and he asked why I wasn't talking, said he hadn't been assaulted yet, so I just come back, go fuck yourself. Well,
There you go.
He's the clan head. I got to give him what he wants. I want to keep him happy.
There you go. Absolutely. Okay, so last scripted questions. Any final thoughts? Anything that we did not cover? Any hate mail for anybody? Go ahead. The floor is all yours. It's an open forum.
Hell no, man. I don't hate anybody. Well, not enough to drag them out into the sunlight. I have no real problems with anybody, man. Shit, there are people that come and go, and there's some that you might get annoyed with, but hell, man, it's all a game. What's the point of getting all upset about it?
Good point. Good point. So, okay, so we're going to open it up to questions now to either Lala or Johnny, but I had one that's not scripted. Did you want to tell everybody the story of the nasty ass toe pick?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, God, he went there.
Yes, I did.
It's an ingrown toenail. I mean, it's just an ingrown toenail. It's not that big a thing. I don't understand everybody's, obsession with it.
That was a nasty picture. Guys, am I wrong? Johnny, Lala?
Well, I'll tell you what. I wasn't going to bring up the damn toe, but if he just said his favorite game was the game he wanted was Toe Jam and Earl when he on a desert island, you'd have lost me for the rest of the night. I'd have been done.
Yeah, I just wish we had some of Evolve's Call of Duty emblems that he created.
I want so bad to figure out a way to get
oh my God,
the Mickey fucking Pluto back. I just couldn't. Though.
Come on, next gen emblem creator. Come on, damn it!
I wanted it so bad.
I think everybody
had to make.
We had a clan night,
my pirate flag.
We had a clan night where everybody made some appropriate Disney related.
Oh yeah.
And Evolve won the night with Mickey.
God, I think that was my early days in the group.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh God, that was funny.
It was the little touches I kept adding to. Every time I looked at it, I go, I could add something more to this. like the Metal Gear Solid exclamation mark above Pluto's head, and the black bar over his eyes, like the old-fashioned porno movies.
Oh, and Johnny, by the way, 3-2 Mets, top of the sixth, Murphy Holman.
Yeah, got a long time to go and 2 bullpens that could be had, so that could go any way. And and while you're sitting there watching scores, I'm just waiting for the NLCS to start.
Yeah, I know what you're waiting. I know. Yeah, that's right. Sit there, gloat, rest up. That's okay.
You're damn right. I don't get these chances often.
It's all right.
All right.
You guys don't get cold.
We'll be fine. All right, let's go to the thread league. Evolve, thank you very much. Great answers. That was a fun member spotlight.
I tried.
Disney, fuck you for mentioning the toe. Okay, so let's go to the thread of the week. And one I thought was really good, and it was featured on the email, the spam email that you all better be reading that comes out every Wednesday, or else Lala gets pissed.
I know who's reading over here. I can look it up. I get reports from that. So fuck you all for not reading it.
Yeah. Well, these other fucking directions, I don't know. I'm disoriented with this 4-person deal.
Oh, he just posted it. You nasty son of a bitch.
I ain't looking. So we had the Battlefront beta over the weekend, and we had a good thread at forums.grimreapergamers.com that got a lot of thoughts on that. So a lot of people said, Party on You mentioned that, I thought it was dumb that I could kill better hip firing than aiming down the sights. Mentioned the lack of recoil.
I think that was one of the big problems. One of the things that upset me was with the aim down sights. You actually penalize yourself for aiming down sights.
Yeah.
Other than to see stuff from the distance, you made yourself slower. You didn't have any increase in accuracy. The accuracy was the same, aim down sights or hip fire, but you slowed yourself down. So that was like one of the things that kind of upset me. It's what they took over from, I guess, the original Battlefield 2, and I would like to have seen it adjust to modern day shooters a little bit more.
Well, one thing I did notice there, it seemed, and I'm hoping I described this right. It seemed that if you aimed a little lower, you had a better shot when you were aiming down the sights. I seemed to have a lot better luck when I was aiming lower on the opponent than if I was trying, so if I was aiming chest, I'd bring it to about midsection, and it seemed a little better. I don't know if that was a lag thing or if that was just how the sights were.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed like shooting a little high, but it was just it seemed like just a little too arcadey, and that was one of the setbacks for the game. One of the things I didn't like about the game. I just would have liked to see a little bit more aim down sights made a bigger difference. Talk about the sniper rifle, please. I didn't even play with the sniper rifle.
Jammer's on fire tonight.
Jammer's an ass.
Did you see what he said?
Yes, I did. I saw what he said. I hate him.
Put the heat on in your house so you get popcorn.
You know what? I'd like to. And he's also making fun of me giving advice on a damn shooter here.
Well, that is pretty funny.
Oh, shut up.
Sometimes they ask if you pull your right trigger. I don't know.
I do now and then.
Maybe you need a new controller.
Get that little scuffs.
Yeah.
We'll take up a collection, get you an Elite, yeah.
Let's see. Audible thought that was what they wanted. That's why they went that direction. You know, people wanted another Battlefront experience like Battlefront 2. And Reaper Man saying Reaper Man was a little disappointed. He thought it was a little stale and boring. Thought, 2 maps, 2 game modes, didn't know what to expect out of the actual launch title, considering that is, a fourth of the game modes, I think.
I think when you have betas and limited betas like that, their goal is to test server balance, server load, weapon balance and stuff like that. But players look at it as a way, like they're looking at it as a trial, and it's not really that. So we only saw a part, just a part of the game, and people are judging the game off of just that little part. And
yeah, if it's a short one, a 3-day beta, all they're really looking for is trying to make sure the servers are going to take the load.
Yeah.
Make sure there's no game-breaking bugs right away.
Because you know how well DICE does with launch.
It's horrible.
It's stellar.
It'll still be a mess. Unfortunately,
it'll launch with a 50 gig patch.
The only thing that works better than their launch dates is this podcast.
Disney's camera.
Disney camera.
I've never had a camera issue prior to tonight. Never.
It's a good camera.
Yes, it is. Thank you very much.
So that was, and at the forums on GrimReaperGamers.com, there's a lot more thoughts from that thread and from other threads regarding Battlefront. So as we get over there, I'm buying it. Just because
I'm getting it as well. I mean, I bitched and moaned about it, but I'll end up breaking out and buying it just to dick around with. I know my kids will play it, so it kind of offsets the $60. I'm like, well, if my one kid plays it, then whatever.
And that's another thing. Yeah, I know the kids are going to play it because they were down here, I think, on Sunday during the beta playing the shit out of it the afternoon. So it was a winner with them. I enjoyed it. So, yeah, we'll be getting it. It'll be a big clan game. We're going to recruit around it, too. So
definitely.
Okay. Video of the week. We have one video, Clown, who was, in case we needed him, going to jump in tonight. He did create a review of the new Transformers game, I believe, and that is coming up. Not that one.
For do a quick video review of Transformers Devastation. Now, I may not be old as some, Disney, but the game won't wow you graphically. It doesn't have very intuitive controls, and you're not going to be able to play it for very long because I beat it in 5 hours. But what it will do is take you back to when Transformers were awesome, when you were a kid, or when Hawklander was in his 30s. And I mean, it's just the nostalgia of it, the sound. They had a lot of the original voice actors from the cartoon come back, and getting to see your favorite Transformers either fighting against them, like fighting against Soundwave, or being to play as Optimus Prime or Bumblebee or Grimlock, and fighting against the Decepticons, the Constructibots, the Insecticons, like all these iconic and nostalgic cartoons that we watched growing up. And I just thought it was awesome. It was a good 5 hours to play. I mean, the trophies or achievements are a little hard to get because they want you to play through every mission with every single character, and you have 5 characters. And that's a little long-winded for me to try and do, but it's great for a rental. I wouldn't necessarily buy it, but I mean, if 80s cartoons are your thing, it's basically a playable cartoon. Great audio from the show, And all I can say is get it from Redbox, get it from Gamefly, and sit down and show your kids what Transformers looked like before Michael Bay ruined them. All right, thanks. Have a good night. I'm for life here. Do a quick...
We almost got an encore performance there.
We're back.
All right, we're back. Thank you, Clown, for that. Thank you for the review. If you guys want to get videos of your gameplay, reviews, anything like that, get them into us. You know, record them, edit them, send them over our way, send them to digital. The big thing is we need edited videos, especially if they are for gameplay, so that we can have them nice and just neat and compact, right to the point. Show your fail, your big time moment, whatever you want. Send them over. We need more videos. We need more interaction with the community for this show.
Yeah, I would love to get a GRG Iron Banner montage out. So if people are playing Iron Banner, you do anything worthwhile watching, can you please get us the videos? And like Johnny said, trim them down a little bit so we don't have to do that's a lot of work, but we really want to put together a montage, and I'd like to get one for the Iron Banner. Hoping for some new videos.
I think once the new game releases come out, that we're not going to have a problem with that.
Well, hopefully. We need them for you, guys. Though this is your moment. Get out there, get us some videos. It's easy as hell to do on these, and I'm guilty of not getting videos all the time when I'm playing, but it's easy as hell. You don't need extra equipment. It's all right there in your consoles, whether you're playing Xbox One or PS4. It's all there, guys. And even the editing tools are sitting out there for you.
Yeah, actually, I managed to make a few, and if I can make some that look good, decent, then anybody can. Because I'm totally retarded with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you and me both. If I can make a nice looking video, it's not that damn hard.
Retarded. That's like a theme in GRG. I don't.
No, special.
It's a.
That's what your mom calls you, Disney.
Yes, I'm a special snowflake. Yes.
Yes. Aren't we all?
And you have your own Olympics too.
A yellow snowflake.
Makes me stick out. Sure, why not?
All right. I don't see a Tater of the Month listed, so
Disney is the Tater of the Month.
Disney. Disney's camera is the Tater of the Month.
No, yes. He is. I blame him.
We love you, Diz.
No.
Yes, you do. Down deep inside, way down deep inside, you really like me.
Oh, no.
It's really down deep in there. Like, I'm really down there.
I think I'm worried about his obsession with really down deep inside.
Yeah, how deep inside Lala are you wanting to go there,
Oh, yeah, he was just down deep inside.
What kind of videos is he watching?
Christ. Deep inside.
I think Disney says he wants to be elbow deep in you, Lala.
No, I did not say.
Oh, that was near shoulder. That was near shoulder right there.
You can be like that chick from the.
That's why when he said he was coming to Philly, I was like, I'm leaving town.
It's a horror movie where the girl look in the mirror, she opens her mouth,
if I was ever
fingers coming out.
A little deeper inside there with the arm, and Lala would have been a puppet. All right.
Wow. Oh, yeah, we went there.
Yeah. All right, guys, time for a little bit of clan hype. We welcome the new members of the clan. Had a few this week. Welcome to the GRG. We will be obviously getting a lot more in the next 5 to 6 weeks. We've got 3 major game releases: Halo, Black Ops 3, Battlefront.
We're gonna start we're gonna start working on our recruitment. When Halo comes out, we'll start pushing for that. I might make another round for Destiny while I'm at it.
Yeah, Destiny. We can't forget that one. It's going to be still big.
Yeah, Black Ops. Well, that's our bread and butter. Call of Duty. We're started as a Call of Duty clan, so we'll push for that because they're usually the best clan nights. That game just lends itself to a good clan night, private games.
If If we didn't have Call of Duty to bitch about how much we hate when we play it every week, we wouldn't have anything to do.
Hey, Black Ops, I'm hoping for sticks and stones on Nuketown. That's all I want. Sticks and stones on Nuketown.
Sticks and stones on Nuketown. That'll be
Clan match type.
Next gen Nuketown.
I can't wait to hear at some point in time during the night, Disney, you forgot to turn the fucking radar off.
And
it'll be set.
We'll have to create a new Sandy Vag match too for Clan Night. So
New John Woo.
New John Woo.
Yeah. John Woo.
The Rambo matches.
Yeah. God, now I'm all itching for freaking.
Oh yeah, I can't.
Black Ops 3, man.
I can't wait. It'll be fun again.
It's gonna be good. We're gonna get this clan fired up and going.
Oh yeah, both sides.
And who knows, with recruitment, we may have 2 or 3 rooms going to that shit. So
easily.
Yeah. Let's see. Coming up November 7th, the day after Black Ops 3 drops. Extra Life, extra-life.org. You can go to our forum section at forums.grimreapergamers.com. There is an Extra Life segment in there. Sign up, join in, support us, whether you donate, whether you support us, whether you game with us on Saturday, November 7th, 24-hour celebration. This is for Children's Miracle Network, everybody. This is a great cause. It's for children's disease research. It's to help families that need it. It's one of the best gaming charities out there. We are really big into it. We're getting close to our goal. We're a third or so of the way there. We got a ways to go. We got a few weeks. Help us out. Spread the word, join, donate, whatever you can do. Support us on the 7th. We're going to be playing the crap out of Black Ops and Halo that weekend. So, and some Destiny, I'm sure will be played in there as well. Once again, if you want to be shown on the Reapercast, get your videos in, whether it's a review like Clown just did today, or if it's a montage, some highlights, fails, whatever, send them our way. That's how you get to be a part of the show. Next show will be November 5th. We're gonna skip an extra week there because of the Halloween and a lot of stuff. A lot of us with kids, we got some stuff going on. So 2 weeks from now is not a great week for everybody. I know we've got a few Halloween things going on here for the kids that night in our area, and a lot of the same for the rest of us. So November 5th, and that will also keep us from hitting Thanksgiving with the normal rotation.
Yep.
You look like you want to say something, Lala.
No, I do with the show. I think we're looking for, as usual, looking for more members to join in. We're looking for more member spotlights. I think we have 4 or so lined up. But if you're interested in being on the show, participating, let Disney know, and we'll get you scheduled.
Yep. Just to let everybody know, the November 5th show, we have another staff member lined up for that show to do member spotlight, our very own Adam Hobbs. 2 weeks after that, as long as his schedule is available, the man who posted that thread that everybody loves to have so much fun with, the forum story game, Cooterosaurus is going to do that one. And then the show after that, which would be, December 3rd, hopefully, Mr. S. Jam himself, Jammer. Hopefully we can get him in there for that.
He has to do it. I'm going to be on there, and I'm going to give him all the shit that he gives us.
You know what? That show is the one before my birthday. Jammer needs to be on that damn show.
There you go.
Called out.
There you go. 12-3.
Jammer needs to be on that one. Might as well roast the piss out of me for my birthday.
There you go.
And do it somewhere besides the goddamn chat.
Wow. There you go.
He just fired himself. I don't know. He just fired himself.
He'll be on. We're going to have him. December 3rd, we're going to get Jammer on that damn show.
Yes.
Digital's going to make home-style, cream-style corn for Jammer that night. So. Homemade cream-style corn.
I don't want to know how he creams that corn.
Hey. Organic. That's all we're going to say. It's organic.
Are you sure it's organic or something that sounds slightly similar to that?
It's full of protein and it's good for your skin either way.
More like orgasm.
Your hair will look great.
Yeah. It strengthens the vocal cords and whitens your teeth.
Cures what ails you.
So after the Jammer show, after that, if I can interject,
if we still have a show,
one other show left until the end of the year, because would be December 17th. Obviously, we're not going to do one on December 31st because that's New Year's Eve. So if anybody wants to do, the December 17th show, hit us up, because that'll be the last show of 2015. And then obviously moving forward, we'll transition into 2016. So year 2.
All right. Let's see. Facebook page, facebook.com, Grim Reaper Gamers. Also, the forums, again, forums.grimreapergamers.com and www.grimreapergamers.com. Our event calendar is there. You're going to see that fill up in the next few weeks because we're going to be playing a lot of games. We got 3 major titles coming out. That's going to take us well into the spring. Going to be a ton of activity going on here at Grim Reaper Gamers.
Yeah, I personally want to thank all the game companies for staggering the releases of their big games for the year like they are. Giving us at least a week between games there.
Well, yeah, barely.
Yeah. Sometimes not even.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that Rainbow Six gets pushed back. I just, that needs to be like a spring.
Even February would be good.
Just something, give you a breather. There's no way we're going to be paying attention to that with what we have.
Yeah, we're going to be backlogged, man. I mean, it's already starting to happen, and now, I mean, it's going to just pile on us.
I've got a 360 backlog, and now I'm working on my Xbox One backlog.
I've already got an Xbox One backlog. I've ignored the 360.
You're still working on Elder Scrolls, right?
No, I finished that. I'm still now on this.
That was.
I think that was a shot at me there, Paul.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That one wasn't me. Who let him on?
I pay the bills. Leave me the.
I was just going to say, he pays the bills. He can come on whenever he wants.
He stole a key and copied it.
God, I have to donate again to keep him off for a few more months.
There you go. Yeah, motherfuckers, donate to this site because I need to pay hosting bills.
Hey, there we go. Donate to Extra Life, and we'll keep Lala off the cast more often. All right, let's get to the final thoughts. I've already run this train off the tracks enough tonight. Let's start with our guest tonight, member spotlight, Evolve. What are your final thoughts?
Well, this was much more professionally made than I thought it would be. It went so smoothly.
How bad did you think it was going to be?
Have you watched any of our previous shows?
No, I kind of had to judge it by how clan night goes and how we get the rooms. So I expected it to take at least 30 seconds longer to get everything going than we did.
No.
That was your punishment. You should have to go back and watch all 15 prior episodes.
Jesus.
Oh my God, that's Clockwork Orange type of shit right there.
Tie me down, pry my eyelids open.
All right. For our special guest who has decided to turn on me tonight. Yeah, you're looking around. You're looking around. It's you.
What a shocker that was.
Jack, what's your final thought? Should I duck? Should I take my headphones off for this one? Or?
No. Just posting the form, fuckers. You're all fired. What you get in, what you put out for the clan is what you get. Like, I'm not even saying that right.
Put out for the clan, really?
Yeah, put out for the clan, and we'll appreciate it. We like dirty pictures.
It's Tuttle's job, putting out for the clan.
Oh.
No, just try to be active in the forums. We're firing games up every night. We have multiple raids for Destiny. We'll be having Black Ops coming out soon. So participate.
Disney, I'm calling on you. What's the score first?
3-2, top of the 7th, 2 on, 2 out.
Okay, and now what's your final thought?
My final thought is let's go Mets.
Fuck the Mets. Fuck the Cowboys. Fuck them both. Double-ended dildo. John Cena. Can you put John Cena in there too?
That's right.
Digital, what are your final thoughts, buddy?
They can't hear Digital.
In case you didn't hear, Digital said, fuck you all.
Every last one of you.
Well, my final thought's going to be for Digital here. I promised him this, and I've teased it a little bit. It's been a good week here in the Ferris household. It's been a lot of fun. It's going to get even more fun. So here's what I'm going to say. Holy cow, the Cubs are going to win the World Series this year. They might be, they could be, they are. Holy cow. That one's for you, Digital.
Back to the Future predicted it, so.
God bless Marty McFly.
It'll be a shaky game, and the balls will be all, vibrating around everywhere, but he got it right.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Cubs were in the World Series. My balls will be vibrating.
Picture didn't happen.
35 freaking years of hell.
Have they exiled Steve Bartman from Chicago yet?
Steve Bartman wasn't the problem in 2003. There's no exile necessary.
Okay.
And I'm sure
Alex
all the
Gonzalez,
Boston fans are really big and
So
sad
does
for
that
those
mean he's going
35
to
years
be allowed to get a ticket to the game?
I wouldn't care if he was there.
What?
Dusty Baker, on the other hand, could go screw himself.
I'm sure the rest of the city of Chicago might mind.
No one cares about sports. Shut up.
Anyway, so a few last words. I want to thank everybody for watching the Reapercast, as weird as it may get sometimes. Remember, smack your peen against the subscribe button and check out past episodes on YouTube and shenanigans on the YouTube channel. Remember, Twitch only shows a couple weeks worth. Every episode is archived on YouTube for the Grim Reaper Gamers. So get on that channel. You also get to see various highlights and a lot of other stuff, including Clown's review. So for the Grim Reaper Gamers, for Lala, for Disney, for our member Spotlight, Evolve, and super producer Digital Ciphers, my name is Johnny, and I'm wishing that all your endings are happy ones. So long, everybody.
Let's go, Mets.